Hi, my name is Dr. Charlita Jones, and I am here and have been providing a series of videos on the five things about life. So I believe that we are in this world to be able to share our experiences and wisdom, and especially when you become people of a particular age. So I just want you to come and to enjoy the five things that I know or would like to share about different subjects about on life. So today I'm going to talk about the five things that you should know about sponsorship. And you may be going, well, what is sponsorship? Well, the top five things about sponsorship. And the number one thing, sponsorship is not mentorship. Sponsorship or seeking and having a sponsor, if you are in a workplace, if you own your own business, or even if you are someone that's in the church and you want to grow and you want to expand and you want to step outside the box, it's good to have one-on-one mentorship, people that you know, you love. I call those people that's a part of your life team. Wonderful. And it doesn't matter what status or where these people are in their lives. If you feel comfortable with them and if you trust them, you're going to have them for mentorship. You're going to have them a part of your life. But sponsorship is something totally different. Sponsorships are those people who are going to help you to be able to advance as it relates to money. That's going to help you to advance as it relates to increase. It's those people that's going to help you to advance and move around in a company, and they know a sense of good information about you as it relates to your work ethics, as it relates to your ability to be able to get a job done, and as it relates to being able to come to the table and your representation will be able to get you more money. And so those people know these things and those people will have your back even when you do not know it. And so the third thing about sponsorship is that it's all about financial increase. It's your money. So sponsorships is very important. Mentorship is not about money. Sponsorship or having someone that will sponsor you is all about money. It's all about moving you to another level of clout, presence. Your brand is basically what sponsorship is about. And so it's important to be able to understand specifically why you will need a sponsor if you are in a workplace and want to move around, if you're in a business and you want to see expansion, or even if you are a religious or in a church and you want to be able to shine, then you need a sponsor. You need someone that will represent you in a very well mannered and very integrity aspect and help you to get to your next achievement in life, whatever that may look like, whatever that may be. The third thing about sponsorship is they are important people. So when I was at a very major important company, when I first started the company, I started at customer service on the front line, and I worked by time before my relationship with the company ended. Through through being laid off, I was working in corporate. I had my own laptop, my own company card. I had the ability to travel. I was sat at the table with VPs and with presidents. It was just a wonderful experience having to have worked my way at that level all the way to where I was before I got laid off. And now I'm an entrepreneur. But even in my entrepreneurism, with me being here, I have had to have sponsors, people that will help connect me, and people that will sponsor me financially, people that will sponsor me by allowing me to be in important meetings with them, with other important meetings, and so that I can get my presence available. Even in church, I have had people that I have trusted that have pulled me into places that have helped me to become all I can be spiritually. And so but the people that has helped me are important people. Going through some difficult times in order for me to have seen some victorious situations is because I connected myself to important people to help sponsor me and speak on my behalf. So then you got sponsorship is about people who are important. So you may have your mom or auntie, or you may have, that little old lady in the church that is your mentor, and you connect with them. But when you talking about sponsorship, when you talking about needing someone to get you in some places and be able to talk that game and be able to know what you need, and as it relates to being able to be promoted, when it relates to you to being able to receive increase in your pay, and they're going to speak on your behalf behind those closed doors. And see, that's what happened with me and the company that I was in to keep fooling me up. I connected myself to people that was in strong decision making positions. And so when I wanted to apply, I used their references. When I wanted to apply and move somewhere, I used them to connect me to other people that they knew. And so sponsorship, they're strong decision makers. So you need sponsorships who are in sponsored, who are in positions to be able to, that are strong decision making positions. The fourth thing is think about thinking outside the box. You cannot move around. You're not going to see expansion. You're sure not going to see growth. You're surely not going to see your bottom line breaking even to get over that, to start really seeing net good profits. You're not going to see the ability to be able to grow your team. None of that alone. You need those external relationships. You need those extra um, interpersonal relationships versus being a loner or trying to do it all by yourself. You're going to have to think outside the box, stretch yourself a little. You're going to have to seek out another thing with sponsorship. You got to seek them out. And when you got to build their rapport, you got to build their relationship. It's going to be up to you to get outside your comfort zone, start stretching yourself a whole lot. It does require a lot of energy, a lot of research. It does require for you to reshape your brand in order to be able to connect and think outside the box and get these sponsors for you. So I've been in business since 2016, and a lot of my success has come because I have thought outside the box, because I have stepped out in faith, and I have made some connections that I never thought and believed that I would be bold enough to do. You need sponsors in your life in order to go to the next level for the next that God has for you for 2024. And lastly, sponsorship is very powerful. So if you are in a position, if you are in a position to be a sponsor, and you know you have strong decision making skills and the ability to speak on behalf of people, no matter your race or your gender, go ahead and be fair and speak up, and don't be afraid. Use your authority, use your presence, use your seat to be able to make sure that if you know of someone, and you know that someone have been cultivating you, and that someone has been reaching out to you, and that someone has really been sowing so that they can trust you to be able to always speak on their behalf when opportunities to come, please do that as a sponsor. What is it? As you go up, you reach back and you bring others up. Okay. So those are the 5 things that I wanted to share today about sponsorship. So just quickly, number 1, sponsorship is not mentorship. Number 2, sponsorship is all about your money and all about your success, all about your growth, all about your expansion. And then number 3, sponsorship is about important people, those that are key to decision making as it relates to you. Fourth, sponsorship will require you to think outside the box. And then fifth, sponsorship is very powerful. So if you are an individual and you're able to help others, and you can make some decisions to help that other person, please be real, be faithful, and do that. I am Dr. Charlita Jones. I am just so wonderful to be here to bless you and to share my knowledge about the top 5 things that I know about sponsorship, or you needing sponsors in your life. Have a great and a wonderful day.